So, after the last match, we played pretty well, kept a decent amount of possession, had a decent amount of shots. Where were our shots coming from? So teams, select all. I mean, mostly from good spots to score from. Jamie Miles, thanks for the follow. I want to be looking at shots coming in from the danger area. So I'm talking, like, this area here. In the 6-yard box and in the penalty box in front of the 6-yard box. So we've got a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14, 13 or 14 shots from inside that danger area. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I think, to be fair, it was similar to the last game. I think we're creating some alright chances. It's just a case of getting people used to the tactic. And I think maybe playing a little bit more positive, so looking for that forward pass a little bit quicker. And looking to, like, players to support the attack a little bit quicker. I think maybe that's helping. But it's definitely just a case of players learning the tactic, I think. As we have a look at... Yeah, nobody's massively into the tactic yet. So we'll just clear that. But yeah, the next game we are going to play in comprehensive highlights. And I think I might even watch it in 2D. So we get a better idea of how the tactic and how the players are looking on the pitch. It's going to be a bigger test. And I think we're going to definitely learn some things from this game that we need to learn. Deeney's key for spirit. I want to get Troy Deeney to be the Golden Boot winner this year. We need Troy Deeney, Golden Boot, Premier League. Let's get it done. Any decent championship teams to go for? Derby got the biggest transfer budget and Rooney. I had really good fun with Barnsley. They've got a couple of really good young players. Well, a couple of really good players, some decent youth, and there's not a lot of expectation, so it was really good fun. Let's have a see then. We'll do a quick pick, and then we'll edit this. So not Shalabar. We'll go with the Kure. He's got a broken arm, but he's playing through it. He's a lad. We'll go with Delafeu there. And then Pussetto there. He had a good game last game. And then we'll bring in Penaranda, Capicele, Dawson. Switch those two over. Holobas at left back. I think we are going to go with Messina at left back. Yeah, he's just a bit better all around, really. We'll go with him. We definitely need some reinforcements, though. So maybe a couple of lone players. Let's bring these lads. Let's do them on the bench. Okay. Oh yeah, pro tip, if you want to arrange by two things, so you can arrange by picked or name or whatever. I usually arrange by picked, and if you hold shift and then another column, like position, so it'll arrange by their picked and then the position they play in, which I find really easy. I'm just used to playing it that way. So it's goalkeepers to strikers. Look at our partnerships. Look at our teamwork through the middle of the park there. You'll love to see it. Hand to the assistant. They hate the positive. Let's go stand balance then. They're like that. We're just going to tell them to do the usual stuff. I might even... We're going to stop the overlap on the right. Just because Dawson isn't as mobile as our wing-back on the left. When we get a better right-back in, we'll scout these youth players. When we get a better right-back in, we'll probably get the overlap going there again, but... Just seem like a boring club. No, no, I get it. Like, they're not a very, oh, he's off then. Success. He's off on loan. Yeah, they're not a very kind of flashy club. Kina? Okay. So he's back. Oh, good. All these lads can't play. Terrific. Okay, it's going to be a pretty tough game, this, against Valencia. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. They've got some very good players. Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. We are going to watch this in 2D on comprehensive highlights. Just, hello? 2D, there we go. Just so we get a better idea of how the tactics looking in possession. So we can see here, our two central midfielders waiting for the ball, our wingers are getting high, and our fullbacks are supporting, which is what we want to see. But I mean, I think it's more defensively. I want to see how we're looking to limit them, making sure we're not leaving too much space. Well picked up, Penaranda. Delafeu comes inside, Giggity. Gapue dictates from deep to Passetto, swings it in. Delafeu tries to hit the passing traffic, but it was a nice little move, nice little attacking move. Gapue swings it back in. Decure's there. Delafeu knocks it wide again. I think that goes down as a half chance. Delafeu picks it up. Oh, he's beating his man. And he wins as a corner. So, early signs, not too bad. I think we're going to really learn a bit more when we see how we defend against this team. We've got some talented players. Guedes, Torres. Got Rodrigo up front. We've got Danny Pareo. Messina swings it in. Passetto far post. Penaranda can't get on the end of it. I tell you what, we're being pretty relentless in our attacks. Right, here we go. They've got the ball now. Let's see how we defend against them. So this is an issue straight away. We've just got all this space for them to get into here. So for some reason, Decure, I mean, Dini's back tracking back. Passetto isn't covering Gaia. And for whatever reason, Dawson has just completely vacated his right back spot. Okay, we closed them down and dealt with it alright, but that's an issue. Lawless, how's it going? So Valencia live last summer. Yeah, Rodrigo's a very good player. What happened with the other save? We're going to be going back to that eventually. I just wanted to do, like I saw the tweets from Football Manager today. Apparently there's been tons of new people picking up the game. And they were asking for like tips for new first-time players. I've had a lot of people who were or are regulars to the game saying it all just seems a bit too much at times. This new game, there's so much stuff to do. So I wanted to do a save where I kind of strip it back to basics, explain how and why I'm doing a lot of stuff, and playing a slightly more passive version of the game than I normally would. So I've delegated a lot of the background stuff to different staff. And we're going to stream it. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. And it might be a nice little learning experience for people that are new to the game, and maybe even people that are a bit more seasoned in it might pick up one or two things. You never know. Penaranda's in. Sillison. What is going on? I'll tell you what is going on with my game? Let's open up Task Manager. Let's see what's going on. Why is it... The game's being a little jittery. And I want to see why. Penaranda with a header. I mean, it immediately just looks better. That's strange. Anyway. Dredini. Oh, he's done really well there. Big Troy. Decure. Back out to Pussetto. Gonna hit the byline, cut it back. To Penaranda. We've had a couple of decent chances here. Not managed to find the back of the net yet, though. Hopefully it doesn't cost us too much. I'm not a massive fan of having to play Dawson at right wing back, but hopefully we can fix that with a loan. I wish I could explain why I picked certain instructions and roles. Yeah, I mean, I've just gone with a pretty standard setup. We've gone with like the 4-4-2 wing play preset, and I don't think I've really edited many other instructions other than that. I think we've gone over why. Like I changed Troy Deeney to a target man because that's his preferred position. I kind of almost want to play him as a defensive forward though, so we might give that a go in a few games. I changed our left winger to an inverted winger because he's right-footed and prefers coming in on his right foot. And I think as default there was a ball-winning midfielder and a box-to-box. I changed Capoue to be a deep-lying playmaker just because he's suited to that role, and I do like how a deep-lying playmaker in defence sits. Just kind of sits in front of the back two a little bit more from the centre of the park, and is always open as you can see there. He's always open as an option for a pass, and likes to dictate the play from deeper. He's found Pussetto and back to Dawson. Swings it in. Penaranda's there. Dawson picks it back up, and Capue's there for another return pass. We're playing all right here. Delafeu takes it down. I wish he had a left foot, but Messina's gone on the overlap, and he's got us another corner. Defensive forward, FM18. Well, he's just a bit of an aggressive striker, isn't he, Troy Deeney? So maybe he is more suited to being a, you know, if we want to play in this style, a bit more suited to being a defensive forward. Like closing down a bit more intensely. I mean, we're playing pretty well. We're keeping the ball. We've created some chances. We're limiting them. It's nearly half time and it's 0-0 still, but not a bad start. Bit of a hoofball there, but let it slide. See, defensively, like we're defending from the front pretty well. Capue's dictating tempo well. We're not letting any overloads really happen. That's Capoue again. Can you find the overlap on the right? Oh, lovely ball. Pussetto's in. Deeney! Oh, he's offside. I thought Deeney was going to nick a goal. Right, we're playing them pretty well there, boys. With a better team. Everyone switched off. Perfect. Oh, everyone switched off. How not to do a team talk from Dan. Show some passion, boys. They're still playing... Oh, that looked like he just leapt in. I was expecting a red card there. So they're still playing a 4-4-1-1. We still seem to be defending from the front pretty well. Delafeu's run through on goal. Deeney's there. Can't get his header on target. For this second half, actually, we are going to try Deeney as a pressing forward on support. So we're looking to hit it up to his head a bit less, but he's still going to hold the ball up. He's just going to close down a little bit more intensely. Was a guy on the overlap? Oh no, he's Torres is there, and it's 1-0. Oh, demand more, boys. Let's see what went wrong there. I think it's just initial tackle wasn't good enough. He's pulled the centre back over. We've got two men on him there. How is he getting a cross in from there? Messina is just completely... He's just beaten in the air by Torres. It's a good goal. It's a well-taken goal, but it's a bit disappointing from us. Let's demand more. So, No clear-cut chances, no half chances for them, but we find ourselves 1-0 down. In a game we've played pretty well in. It's a bit disappointing. Dawson just knocking it past players, and he's giving the ball away to Geddes, and he's well out of position. Well done, Capoue. Right. Dawson, you need to stay back a bit more, mate. You don't have the pace to recover. Dawson's definitely an issue, yeah. Well, he's been played out of position. He's not really a right back. We're 2-0 down. That was a bit of a... Okay, we're going to go a bit more attacking. Try and get the ball forward a bit quicker. So, is that 2 goals conceded from set piece? Well, oh, come on, game. What a load of nonsense. Look at that. So, the initial shot is blocked, and it falls perfectly to Diakabi, who somehow manages to control it perfectly into the back of the net. He's definitely not a fullback. Well, unfortunately, he's all we've got at the minute. So, after bossing the first half, pretty much, we're 2-0 down. Which is always nice. Delafeu. Maybe we can finish one of our chances, eh? There's Dawson again. Losing the ball again. At this point, I might just stick a centre mid in there. And it's... Oh, God, it nearly fell to him for a third then. Off a deflection. I'd have lost my rag. Who can actually play there? I mean, I don't really want to put Decor. He's got the ability to play there, but I also kind of want to take him off. Domingos Quina. He's actually decent in the tackle. His work rate's poor. We're going to put him on, though. Will Hughes is going to come on. The Curry's knackered. Penaranda's not doing anything, so we'll bring on Andre Gray, I guess. Right. Show me we should be in the team. Let's go, boys. He's at least, you know what? He's not a defender, so let's get him attacking. And you can be a... You can be a Carolero, actually. A bit more of a ball winner. So we're playing a central midfielder at right back now. Quina. He's a bit quicker. He's better in his delivery. Well, I've got an offer in for a lone right back. It's just both of our right backs are injured at the minute. They both got injured in the first game. They're starting to bring the pressure a bit now. Hughes, he's left-footed, so I wouldn't really want him playing right wing-back. Maybe as an inverted wing-back. We're just not playing very well here. You know what, Messina's having a poor game. Holobas can come on. I mean, my forward players aren't doing too badly. That second goal was a killer, though. Just a pinball around the box. We need Deeney dropping a little bit deeper, actually. There you go. Drop a bit deeper. There we go. Pussetto. Can't find Gray. It's one as a corner, though. So there is that. Deeney gets manhandled off the ball. Referee! So, somehow Delafeu's won the ball and then still come away with no ball. Guy on the overlap. Geddes, and it's 3. We're just being absolutely demolished here now. Our players just don't look like they don't know what they're doing. It was 0-0 at half-time. Kondogbi is completely unmarked. Guy is completely unmarked. Geddes is completely unmarked. It's because Pussetto hasn't followed Gaia, So Keena's had to try and mark 2 men. So he just got pulled away from him. Get on support. We need you guys being a little bit more reserved and following your men. Actually, tracking your men would be good. Yo, Faraj, how you doing, man? Can we maybe nick a goal? Like a last-minute goal? Just maybe be a little bit less of an embarrassing scoreline. Again, just completely unmarked. Look, it's 2 players just knocking it to each other, and none of my wingers are tracking the man. Dini picks it up. Dini loses it. Incredible. Right. First half performance wasn't too bad, but we just seem to have completely capitulated in the second. We definitely need an actual right back. An actual right back would be very handy. Keena's done pretty well there. Dini. We've created the better chances in the game, and we're getting... I think we've created the better chances, but we've looked terrifyingly poor in defence. Capoue, Bussetto. And again, hits the first man. Get used to that. Dini can't win the header. Jose Gaia brings it away. There is a big old break happening here. Look, 2 men completely unmarked on this side. I see a ball into this area, and one of these guys finishing it. Let's see. See if my predictions are correct. So he's now beaten... He just ran around Will Hughes 3 times, and he just hacked him down in the end. Delafeu on the left. Can we do something with it, please? Cuts back. Will Hughes is there. Finds Pussetto. Knocks it out to Kina. Swings it far post. Beyond Delafeu. Got a man behind him. Chalavas. Delafeu. Troy Dini. Andre Gray. Straight at the goalkeeper, but we at least works an opening. Definite. I mean, he's just straight. Run past straight. We need an actual right back. Delafeu to the back post. Will Hughes is there. Can he finish a chance? Absolutely not. We created 2 clear-cut chances and 3 half chances to their 1 half chance, and we're losing 3-0. That's frustrating. The Marseille save will be back. Can't bluff you. We're probably maybe going to we'll take a few days of this, maybe a week of the Watford save, as a how to get playing Football Manager kind of thing. Really, that was really bad. Yeah, you need to be a lot better. You were okay, but everyone, you were all really poor. People have switched off. So far, I'm showing you how to play Football Manager, but not very well. Okay, let's have a bit of a look at the analysis of the last game. So, pull up the team analysis. First off, let's have a look at the shots. So again, look, we are creating shooting chances in good areas. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots in what I'd consider dangerous areas. So the width of the 6-yard box up to the edge of the penalty area. And good goal scoring opportunities. The issue is they had a few as well. So that's 6 of theirs from good spots. They scored 2 of them. Third went in from just outside it. We're just not finishing our chances. Let's have a look at our pass map. So we're getting it forward fairly well. Craig Dawson was a big issue in that game, really. I think 2 of the goals came directly from mistakes from him. But also the winger's not tracking back, so maybe we need to be less on attack and more on supportive roles. I have only got a 4-man midfield. Maybe I'm just a bit too used to having 5 men sat in there. Steg Crawler, thanks for the follow, man. Let's clear these. So what kind of chances created? So we created 4 chances in the box. They created none and scored 3. Have we got... Where are the mistakes? Mistakes. I mean, look at the mistakes down this right-hand side. Far too many mistakes. I don't mind losing the ball so much in the final third. Missed interceptions. I mean, it's not like we made a ton of mistakes, even. I do think our men marking wasn't good enough. So we're going to move these down to support roles. If we're playing on a more attacking, let's go back to a positive. If we're playing on a more attacking system, then they should be getting up and attacking a bit more anyway. Yeah, but the lack of cover from our wingers was a bit of an issue there. Jonas Velder, thanks for the follow, man. Why Watford? Expected a mid-table finish. They're licensed, so they've got an actual crest. And they've got some decent players and some gaping holes in the squad. So I thought it'd be a fun team to do for a little bit. So yeah, moving these guys down from attacking roles to supporting roles. They should get up and support the attack anyway. We'll get back on the overlap with that. So my fullbacks get up to support. Right, in transition, when we lose the ball, we're not doing a counter press. So let's regroup. Let's drop back into position, and when we get the ball, let's counter attack. We've got a lower line of engagement. I feel like we should be sitting a little bit deeper. It's not like we're blessed. It's not like we're blessed with pace. There we go. They're the words I meant to say. We've got Cabasele, who's not bad. Cathcart, who's pretty slow. We've got Craig Dawson, who evidently is really slow. Turns like a tank. Well, you'd think they're overpowered, but apparently not. Yeah, we've got quick distribution on. I don't know. Distribute quickly. There we go. Let's get the ball quickly. Let's get it out to the flanks. Let's attack the flanks. Okay. Don't Keena. No, not that there. We'll do that there. We'll play Keena. You can play on the right. That's fine. Delafeu on the left. Holobas, Cabasele, Cathcart. Dawson's going to have to play on the right again. Any closer to getting Thierry Correa in on loan? Hopefully pretty soon. Any updates on our shortlist? Garazabel might be a decent shout. Francis is alright. Good personality, good work rate, good teamwork. Available for not too much money. To £5 million. He's not great in the air and he's still in the language, that's fine, but he's driven. He's got a long throw, natural in a couple of positions. He might be a nice little pickup, actually. We'll see. We've got a lad coming in on loan, hopefully. Jeremy Boga. Ooh. Okay. Calvert-Lewin's going to cost too many monies. Driussi. No. Who's Adolfo Gaich? He's 6'3", he's 20 years old, got like a really high work rate. Ooh. Spare target man. He's a bit of a unit. Benjamin Heinrichs. Oh god, he is. He's cheap, isn't he? German international. He's going to want a pretty high wage, though. Get Morelos in. Unavailable till the 21st. I mean, that's fine. How much do they want for him? I'll offer under and see what they come back with. Okay. How about £4 million? What, £4.5 million? £4.5 million for Benjamin Heinrichs. Get him in. He can cover a left back as well. But yeah, Morelos. I mean, Morelos would be good. I think he's a cracking striker. An absolute bastard as well. Depends how much they want for him, really. I want to have a look at this Gaich guy. I like the idea of getting a big bruiser in. So we can actually rest Troy Deeney now and again. There we go. Negotiations. Let's go. Squad player, regular player. I mean, yeah. Looks like he doesn't want too much. There we go. Relegation release clause. I'll offer you less. Give you some more... Right, give you some more performance fees. I'm not giving you that much money. About 65. What are you on at the minute, actually? You're earning 37.5. I'll give you 65. 80... 68. 70. We're doubling his wages. Who's our top earner here? Troy Deeney. He's coming in on the same as Decore. I mean, Ismail Assar, he's on the same as Andre Gray. That's probably fair. You know, he's going to come in and be one of the best players. He's definitely going to be our best right back. He loves a red, does Morelos. How did... what's he got? What did Penaranda do last game? Not very good. What wasn't he doing well? God, he only got 7 passes. He got 2 of his 3 shots on target, though. We'll go with that. We'll try Keno on that right-hand side. He's not got a work rate, though. It's got, like, 0 work rate. Passetto is one of our better performers. Everyone's injured. Yeah, we need to get some right-backs in. Definitely. You know what? Even... Kiko. How long are you out for? It's out for 2 months. We're not even going to be able to sell him. I'll be up for selling Kiko for Menia. You're positive. They don't care. Nobody cares. Oh, Correa's coming in. Yes! Is he going to be here for the game? Against Standard Liège. Bit of 4-4-2. I've not tried 4-4-2 really this season. It's not going very well. Thierry Correa comes straight in at right back. Get Dawson on the bench. He's literally off the plane onto the pitch. Yeah, guys, if you're not already, make sure you're checking out Clan. Wonderful, wonderful man. Cracking streamer. Lovely chap. Sure, blame the 442. Hey, okay. It's nothing to do with my inability to manage, right? To be fair, like I say, I think we played pretty well that first half against Valencia. And then it just kind of crumbled in the second half. So we're going in. Again, we've dropped our wingers to support roles. We're playing a slightly more adventurous style of play. Assertively. Got there and impressed me. No one seems to care. No one cares. Okay, we're going to go back into extended highlights and we're going to watch this back on the TV. Watch this on the TV. It's all Dawson's fault. Well, Dawson's not playing today. Blame Welbs. I feel like we've got a decent balance in the team. I'm not entirely sure whether I like a target man, but... Don't blame the damager. Don't blame the damager. Football Viking Danager shirts available from the merch store down below. The Van Huysen. Deeney picks it up. There we go, look at that. Classic Troy Deeney. Deulofeu's done well. He's going all himself. There we go. Well tidied up by Cabasele. Dreadful ball. That was truly terrible. Can we please mark our men? Right, so we're dropping a little bit deeper. It's good to see that Deulofeu is actually tracking back now. Come on, lads. They're taking the piss here. Who's offside? Standard Liège are dominating possession against us. Shalabar. Teeny picks it up. Will Hughes. Can he find the early ball? I think Welbeck's offside. And he misses anyway. He was offside. Not playing in 2D? Yeah, we're just going to have a bit of play in 3D. I've not really played a lot of games in 3D for a while, so... This isn't a journey of the Americas. No, not yet. Soon. Hashtag soon. Will Hughes. Cholovas. Welbeck. Will Hughes is there. Oh, just wide. Ooh. Right. You gotta be better, guys. Come on. Looking for standards to be set. Americans, when you get... We're not getting fired. That won't be happening. Probably. Don't know. We'll see how long it takes until I give up on the 4-4-2. I'm determined to make it work. Maybe I just don't have the players for it, though. I think the thing is if I play... I have a really good team for a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-3-3. But I don't think Troy Deeney is going to be the best player to play up front on his own there. I don't know. Maybe we'll trial in the next few games. We're 60 minutes in and nothing's happening. Pass into space and be a bit more disciplined. Let's get Deulofeu actually attacking. We'll move these guys around. So you're going to be a deep line playmaker and defend. You're going to be a box to box. You're going to be a wide playmaker. Bring on Capoue. Deeney's not doing a fat lot. Let's get him as a pressing forward. And we'll get Andre Graham. Looks to switch off. Perfect. It's exactly the kind of response I was looking for. Gomez with a fantastic save. He can occupy the centre-back's role so creative players have room to play around him. Quite possibly. Gomez with another great save. The 55-year-old Brazilian. Let's get a bit more direct. It's not passing the space. We're not blessed with pace up front. Less handsome than Giroud. I mean, I think 99% of players are less handsome than Giroud. So that's it's hardly a slight on Troy Deeney. Is that Gomez with another incredible save? Keep it in. Oh, he's done well. And he loses it straight away. He did really well to keep it in and then immediately gave the ball away. Well, got it put out of play at least. Capoue swings it. Deulofeu. Gray couldn't get it out of his feet. Let's go, boys. Show some passion. Everyone's looking fired up. Hughes flicks it on to nobody. Absolutely nobody. Off the post. I mean, let's be honest. I'm fairly certain we should be losing this game. This isn't good enough. We should be definitely be better than this. Gomez with another save. I'm thinking a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 may be more suited. I just like the idea of playing a proper proper Brexit 4-4-2 and getting the most out of these players, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think my midfielders are quite good enough to have just a two-man midfield. I think my midfielders are very good, but I don't know. I feel like we need just an extra man in there. It'll help protect the defence. It'll help be a bit more creative up front as well, and it's going to get the most out of our best players that are our wingers. Really, we've got Deulofeu, we've got Penaranda, we've got can we get a last-minute goal? No, it's going all the way back to full time. Well, yeah, that was disappointing. Need to be better. I think hold standard to a draw. Yeah, we should not be holding people to a draw. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a re-evaluation of our system. So we're going to clear this. We're going to create a new tactic. So we're suited to wing play, control possession, Catenaccio. Thing is with control possession is one of the big things that it says in our team report, assistant report, is that we're not very good in the passing department. Squad depth though. Let's go all positions. So yeah, we've got Pereira, Welbeck, Deulofeu, Pussetto, Ismaila Sarr, like all these players who are dangerous in the fight on the wings. We've got a really good central midfield, and then we've got Kapue, Shalabah, who can play DM. I think we're going to go to a 4-3-3 or 4-1-4-1 technically, I guess. So, we're going to just create our own style. We're going to go 4-1-4-1. And we're going to let our players decide the roles a little bit. So, Doucouré comes straight in as a box-to-box. We have Deulofeu, who is going to be... What's he going to be natural as? Inverted winger. Got Will Hughes in there as an advanced playmaker. Let him do that. We can have Etienne Kapue, the deep line playmaker. Troy Deeney is our best striker. He likes being a target man, so we're going to play him as a target man. We're going to see how this goes. And because he's a target man, we need to set the goal scoring from somewhere else. So we're going to have Deulofeu trying to get in the box. And then Ismail Assar is going to be on this side. And he is a good finisher. Good finishing, decent composure, he's quick. So I'm going to go against the advice of the match engine and I'm going to attack with him. Correa. We're going to have Cathcart and Kabasele. Adam Messina. And Foster, obviously in goal. So, these two have got a bit of a partnership. These two have got a bit of a partnership. We'll get Hughes involved. Our wingers are attacking, so I want my fullbacks to be... He needs a number. And quick. Also a number. So Correa likes to be a wing-back on attack. I don't want an attacking wing-back when I've got my winger on attack this high up the pitch. So we're going to set him as a wing-back on support. Let's get both of them as wing-back on supports, actually. Kapue is going to sit a little bit deeper and protect the back four. I do want to go on a more positive mentality, just so they get the ball forward a little bit quicker. I find sometimes on a balanced mentality, there's too many lateral and backwards passing. A bit more suited to a team that's really good on the ball, and that's not our style. Like, it's not our strength. I was going to say not our style, but not our strength. Working on 4-4 to yourself. No, he's freewheeling. He's sinking. How dare you? How dare you? I know what's going on. We're not going to play out from the back because our centre-backs aren't the best on the ball. They're okay, but I don't particularly want to force it out of the back. I don't want... These are attacking, so I don't really want overlaps on these guys. Deulofeu and Sarr are both really quick, though. So they're on attacking roles, so you're going to play in front of the attacking roles. So we'll pass those guys into space. We're going to be a bit more disciplined, so we stick to what we're supposed to be doing. We're going to keep it fairly basic, though. I do want to counter-attack. I do want to distribute quickly. We're going to leave this as pretty standard. We're going to close down a bit more. We are going to mark a bit tighter as well. But they're the only changes we're going to make for now. And we're going to watch... We're just going to watch more games. So we've got... Who have we got coming up? We've got Schalke next. And then Portimonense. We're in the Portuguese Premier League. So we've got a couple of fairly tough games coming up. It'll be nice to actually see how the team does in this style. So like I say, we're going to watch more of the game again. Is he even back? No, he's back on the 9th of August. What? I guess we go with Passetto then. And that is his natural role, so that's good. Done sinking? Never. I know what I'm doing, probably. So that's what we're going to be doing there. We're actually we're gonna get rid of this. Clear this slot. And I need to, again, I'm going to load the throw-ins that I will make available. Let's load all routines. Load the one from my Marseille save. Because it works very well. There we go. But I do want to swap this actually. Ooh, what's going on here? There we go. Capué, Passetto. Do these guys have a preferred side? So positions. Central in a 3-man grouping. And you like the right and a 2-man pairing. So we've got him on the right side. He prefers being there. And Hughes is left-footed, so that does suit. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Benjamin Heinrichs is coming in. Hein. Just in the 4-4-2 with Berlin. Well, I was watching Zealand stream before, and he was using a 4-4-2 to great results. Let's get him registered. Actually. Auto select. Give you a squad number. He wants to be number 11. Grow up, son. Give me number 3. You're a right back. You're not being number 11. Would be cool if we could have more dynamic tactics in FM, so having a 4-3-3 in defense and a 3-4-3 in attack, for example. You can do. It's all about how you set up your player instructions. So this screen here is your defensive setup. So we're going to be having 4 at the back with 3 in midfield, and these guys will be tracking back a little bit. This is how you set up defensively. How you set their player roles and how they move is what your attacking shape's going to be. So our midfield 3 is going to stay pretty much as a midfield 3, but Delafeo is going to cut inside. We've got our wing backs attacking, so they're going to be pushing up. So we're going to be having basically 3 up front with a line of 4 with our central midfielders and our wing backs, and Doucouré will be sitting just in front of the back too. So it will end up like a 4-3-3, a 3-4-3, sorry, in possession. It's all about how you set up the instructions. You could set up a 4-4-2 and you'll defend in 4-4-2, but your instructions that you give the players is how they're going to interpret where you want them in an attacking possession. An attacking position, sorry. I'm going to decline the press conference. So we're going with that. We signed Benjamin Heinrichs. Cracking player. Go with that. They don't like the positive mentality. But we're sticking with it, boys. We've seen what happens when we start changing things for how you like it. Right then, so the next game we're going to play, we're going to be watching a load of it and trying to take notes of how we can improve. Because, let's be honest, the 4-4-2, whilst we were creating some chances, it just looked shaky in far too many positions. I'm a little worried that these winger roles on attack might leave us a little bit bare in defence, but we'll see. Only watching a match will show us that, I guess.